Welcome, dear Lean community. I am glad that you have decided to listen to my presentation. My name is Maximilian. Together with Professor Haghsheno and Russmann, we have developed a tool to measure collaboration during design and construction, and I would like to tell you something about this. So what is this about? Many concepts in lean construction are based on collaboration. In project delivery models, such as integrated project delivery, IPD, which relies on a high degree of integration, the success of the project depends particularly on the degree of collaboration between the project participants. But even in traditional project delivery models, such as design bid build, construction management at risk, or design build, the degree of collaboration can have a strong influence on project success. While many project parameters, such as costs, deadlines, quality, changes, or even risks, are measured and controlled within the framework of project management of construction projects, hardly any focus is placed on measuring and controlling the important factor of collaboration between the project participants in a project. Starting with the basics on collaboration, this presentation describes the development of a tool called Collaboration Barometer, which can be used to measure the degree of collaboration between the participants in a construction project and shows how the results are processed and what benefits are derived from them. To do so, I will first tell you something about collaboration. Afterwards, I will present you how we develop a collaboration barometer. In the end, I will show you some of our experiences with the first applications. So let's start. What is collaboration? In literature, the terms collaboration and cooperation are often used synonymously. But as you can see in this figure, collaboration goes far beyond cooperation. Collaboration describes the common vision to create a common project organization with a jointly defined structure and to create a project culture based on trust and transparency. Since the value of the customer in the central focus here the focus of our barometer is on collaboration. So how did we develop our collaboration barometer? This figure, I think, gives you a good impression of our method. At the beginning of the development of an instrument to describe the level of collaboration and assess it, the requirements for the measuring instruments were defined. In the next step, you can see it in the middle of the figure, the measuring instrument was designed. This was done in the form of a control loop. For this purpose, the measuring method was defined at the beginning. We decided to use an online questionnaire for data collection. Subsequently, the measurement contents were determined and validated in pilot service. The results of the validation were in turn incorporated along the control loop. In the final step, on the right, the finalized measurement instrument were used in real construction projects. So let me show you how our questionnaire looks like. The collaboration barometer contains statements on factors influencing collaboration, as you can see in this figure. Statements are formulated so that those taking part in the survey can easily make an assessment of the respective factor. The influence factors are divided into two areas, as shown in this figure. The first area comprises the influencing factor that address in particular the relationship and culture. The second area comprises the influencing factors that can be summarized under the aspects targets, organization, and processes. The measuring instrument thus provides for division into aspects which, on the one hand, cover the cultural level and, on the other hand, are related to the system of project management and thus cover the organizational level. The application of the barometer is basically as shown in this figure. At the beginning of the process, you can see it on the left, a presentation of the collaboration barometer is given to the project leaders. Afterwards, they can decide for or against the application in a project or even across companies. If a decision for the application is made, the team concerned must be informed in advance about the measurement instrument in order to create an understanding and to achieve the highest possible number of participants in the implementation. In this course, the barometer can still be adapted to the project. For example, it is possible to form special project groups in order to structure the evaluation according to these groups. After the subsequent execution of the survey, the collected data must be processed again. This includes determining corresponding average values for all participants and calculating them to form an overall value. The results for the individual influencing factors as well as the aggregation to an overall value for the project and the presentation of the project progress are visualized and compiled in a report with an executive summary. The results of a summary must then be discussed within the project team, ideally with the support of a moderator in order to agree on steering measures if necessary. Finally, let me show you what a report like this can look like. Here you can see a summary of the results. The exact individual results are shown here. For most applications, the survey was conducted quarterly. The project teams used it especially as a basis for discussion within the project meetings to identify and discuss suggestions for improvement. A major advantage was the specific evaluation that were made for each project group. In this day, numerous communication deficits were uncovered and countermeasures were developed. I hope that in the future the results of the collaboration barometer could be used in a larger number of projects to make more substantiated statements about the influence of collaboration on the project outcome. Until then, I hope you continue to enjoy this conference and your projects in practice. Maybe I have sparked your interest in this tool. Here you can see our references of our presentation. And this is us, our team, Professor Dr. Haghsheno, Maximilian Budau, and Eduard Russmann. Thank you all and goodbye.